skip ready for uplift, and what I'm going to try and do for you, which is not a great idea when you're wearing Stuart Weitzman boots, is I'm going to try and show you where our water is on the land, where it comes in from, because it's been raining all night. It's been raining all night and everything is damp. Oh my goodness me, you know what this is. Let's go through this. I don't think I should be doing this. I really don't think I should be doing this. Oh! Right, got through that, and we'll try and walk down. These are all the trees. My mum, try and walk down. These are all the trees that my mum and dad absolutely loved, planted. The big olives down here, all these ones here, are the ones my grandpa planted, but kind of all around the house it was my mum and dad. And like I said, we used to cultivate our olive. Oh my goodness, it's so disgusting. There we go, found a clear path. So this would be my driveway to my house. So the land has access at both ends. So that end is where the house is just now, and about here is where I would like to build. And actually we could actually build another 3 big houses here. I mean, the land is really big. And let me see if I remember where the water comes in from. So we have so much water on the land that it is now compulsory. See all these beautiful olive trees? It is compulsory that the council have kind of plumbed into our water and use it. I don't know the rules of Cyprus, but it's on our land. I don't actually know where it is. I can't remember, but it's somewhere around about here. I think it used to be. I'd say I don't want to go in because this is. I'm now at the edge of the land. Ah, here it is, right here. Here we go. I think this is it. Let me see. So the council have, there it's there. So it's right on the edge of the land. So as you can see, somebody else is building there. Oh no, actually that house was already there. So this is at the end of my house. That's a house, and then obviously I'm sure there was a house there. So I remember that's kind of a newer house. So I don't know if they've knocked that original house down and rebuilt another one. Let me see. Is that another one being built? Yeah. Right, okay. So the one in there is the one that I remember. So this is a new build. So now nobody else, I mean this road here, this would be the road to my land here. So this is a new build. There we go. So this is the edge of my land, and it's about at the top end that I wanted to build. So the house that we've got just now is right down the other end, and I wanted to build at the top end here, so I would have access from this road here and access right down to the other end. So it is just a perfect location. There is no land next to me there, so nobody can build. It's actually a river running down there. Oh well, it should be a river, but it's so dry that it doesn't. So there's just that box there. That's where the water comes from. So it's obviously been dug down, and the council have plugged into our water, and they use that as well for basically watering. I think they just use it for watering, that's all that it can be used for. Although it is good quality water because we've had it checked. So yeah, so this is the other end of the land. Here we go. So I have access from both ends, which is brilliant actually, really, really good. So yeah, let's sit here, and as you can see, I'll just take you to the edge here. Nobody can actually build, there's no other land here. There we go. That's just what should be a river down there. So they say sometimes, you know, in the winter it does flow, but I imagine not too often. Don't imagine it flows too often, but yeah. That's me giving you a tour of the land. And yeah, my husband's just now filling the tank up with water, just so when the cleaners come in, they've got water, because obviously I'm going to switch the electricity off and everything, just, you know, to prove that we're not in the house. And my auntie next door to me, my mum's sister, she actually uses our water too, because it was just a thing that was always done. Because all of this land, because next to my auntie now my cousins have built their houses, and behind them they've built houses. So this was the land that my grandpa had bought. It's a really big piece of land, and in fact when he bought it, you know, he was laughed at because it was basically in the middle of nowhere at the time, and now, you know, it's a very sought after place to build a house. So there you go. So he built this land. Boy, it's hot. So he bought this land and he built a house on it, and then he divided the land between his 3 daughters. He has 3 daughters and a son. So the land was divided between the 3 sisters. So the eldest got the far end, and that's the land that now her daughters have built on, and her granddaughter. So one of her daughters has built on the front, and she shared hers with her daughter, and then her other daughters have built behind their strip of land. And my auntie, my mum's sister, also has a wee house on that land as well. The middle piece is my auntie that's next door. Now, see, these are the people, they come in, as you can see here, and they'll be scavenging through the skip. I don't know, can you see? I can't even see her, my eyes are terrible. She's kind of stopped. So she's kind of panicked a wee bit because I'm standing here with a camera. She's asked me if she could exit from the other end, and I've given her permission to. So I'm sure she wouldn't have asked if I wasn't here. So, what was I saying? So the middle, I don't know where it was, but anyway, the middle strip belongs, is the house right next to us, and that's where my auntie lives just now. And then it's us here on this land here, and we have the house in the front, and of course there's enough space for each of my boys to build their houses on there, depending on how big my house will be. So that's the story of the land. There we go. Here's my wee friend. He follows me about everywhere, and you know, I probably would have adopted it if I was here. Such a shame. Look, just roaming about, scavenging. Such a shame. Look, this is on the land. This is where my grandpa used to herd his goats. In here. Look. Look. just across the river. So just opposite us is another big house. Oh my god, this cat is rubbing itself up against me. What am I going to do with this cat? It won't leave me alone. So there you go. Okay, we've said our goodbyes and on our way to Paphos now. Time is 12:15 Cyprus time. Don't know if I've mentioned this, but Cyprus is 2 hours ahead of the UK. So yeah, about an hour and a half travelling time now to Paphos. Visit my husband's niece, Luke's godmother, kind of see them quickly and say hello, goodbye basically, and then to the airport. And a nice glass of white, I think, a well deserved, maybe even a glass of champagne at the airport. We'll see if we're not rushing again. Maybe it'll be a little more relaxed this time, but time will tell. Our flight is 5:30.
Actually 5:55.
5:55. Oh god, that's okay. 6 o'clock. Wait, 6 o'clock basically. So
should land in Manchester about 9:15 local times, British time.
9:15. Okay, and then of course we've got the journey from Manchester to Scotland. And like I mentioned before, Manchester is where I normally do my Chanel shopping, but I think the house will be taking up a bit of cash at the moment, so I don't think I'll be doing any luxury shopping, but we'll see. Might sneak the odd thing in, we'll see. Anyway, priorities to get the...
You will sneak the odd thing in.
And why not? Life is short. Anyway, we'll see you in Paphos. That's us driving through Limassol, or Limassol. Hi Maureen! So yeah, that's us being on the road for 40 minutes. I'll just give you a view. Here we go. So being on the road for about 40 minutes now, and that's us in Limassol. There we go. There we go, there's the beautiful sea, and we are now approaching Paphos. We've just passed the tourist site of Ibedra do Romeo. Anybody fancy a swim? Look how beautiful that looks. I don't know if it's the show on camera, but oh, that just looks stunning. That to me is Cyprus. Okay, that's us arrived in Paphos town, and yeah, cloudy and raining. My.
Can't go through anymore. Right. So
And
let's go down to the left.
things have changed a little since we were last here. So that's us met up with our niece, her husband, their daughters, and we've just arrived at the airport looking to drop off the car. Okay, that's us dropped off the car at the airport and on time, which is a bonus. So that just leaves a drink and duty free, and then the journey home. Bye bye palm trees. Bye. Security time. Here we go. Everything off. By the way, Cartier bracelet, no problem. It's that time.
It's 5 o'clock already, man. Any information about the flight yet? Sure isn't.